Blessings and happy Tuesday, beautiful soul travelers. It is Priestess Melissa. We're here to do our Totem Tuesday, Totem's Animal Spirit Tuesday, because I draw animal cards and we see which animal is coming out for us to speak to us today. The most amazing experience this morning when I stopped at the grocery store before I came home to do the reading, I saw an owl, guys. How amazing, because the owl has been my totem for some time. I have owl feathers as well as other items of the owl, talons and things of that nature, a wing. Very auspicious how that came to me right after I finished the first two levels of priestess, or no, the first level of priestess training, as a matter of fact. And so this particular owl that I saw this morning was kind of up in the rafters, if you will, in the, I don't know, there's like slotted areas, and it's got solar panels on it as well, but it like doesn't give complete protection. But anyway, so I could hear it, you know, hooting, and then I was looking up to see it, and it flew over my head. Wow, it was so amazing. And then it flew on top of the store, and I could see it. And I couldn't get like real close-up pictures and stuff and video, but I did get some, so I'll share that with you. Remind me if I forget. But anyway, so we're going to see which animal totem is speaking to us for today as a collective. See what the message is around that. Looks like there's definitely some healing that needs to take place so we can have some victory in our lives, right? Many of us may be feeling a little bit stuck, you know, as far as kind of getting past a plateau, perhaps. Could be at that, you know, caterpillar turning into a butterfly phase. But once this, you know, almost like little push past the dirt, just like the plant, you know, when it's growing underground and you can't see anything happening at the time, and it seems like it's so boring, right, while you're in that purgatory process, while you're just waiting for the manifestation to happen. But just always remember that there's stuff going on beneath the surface, like with that seed and everything, right? And before you know it, you're going to be moving quickly out of that bored state into some nice abundance. Is what I'm seeing here. Whether it's something you're creating or something, you know, as far as the generational wealth, or whether it's something that's coming to you. Looks like a lot of good stuff anyway that is potentially there. But we have definitely got to work on our energy, all right, so that we can be able to tap into our intuition and know the right decisions to make, know the right way to go, where to, you know, place our energies and focus on, if you will. So seeing what the answers are behind the veil, because you are ready, all right? The world is waiting for you to step out and be who you truly are. As are you, is what I'm feeling, okay? Guys, these are general readings which may or may not resonate with everyone. If they do in any way, thank you for hitting the like button, as it is your message, and it just may not be completely for you because it's a general reading. All right, but it does help the channel to grow and for other people to see the messages. And also, if you want to get specific messages, reach out to me at VenusianWays.org. Schedule a reading with me, and we will get on it for you. Don't phone it in. Absolutely. Online, though. That's how we can definitely make this happen. But maybe you, to deal with the situation, you know, it's not something you're going to want to handle over the phone, whatever this may be. If it does have to do with an inheritance, with that Ten of Pentacles energy coming out, you know, definitely this is something you're going to have to be in person to handle, if you will. So those were the Inner F and Peace message cards, and then we're going to get some advice from those, as well as the Lover's Oracle cards, and then we will answer your one question for this day. Do get that ready, because at the end we will flip the divination coin and see what is going on for us. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, guides, animal spirits. Bring through the messages that is most needed by the collective, for the collective. Thank you. And thank you so very much, dear collective. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Your likes, comments, shares, donations greatly help the channel to grow and are so appreciated. And also, don't forget to let me know down in the comments how these readings are resonating with you. I love engaging with you and I truly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell notifications because I put out readings every day. All right, that came out too quick. What's going on for the collective? Show us the main energy for everyone at this time. What totem's animal spirit would like to speak with us today? Oh yes, I like this one. So we have the Lynx, keeper of secrets. You may be learning about something today. And you know, even if you're a wise one, you know that you have to be very careful about certain aspects of knowledge that you know, right? Because there's a reason why everyone is not meant to know everything at a certain point when they're maybe more immature in spirit and can't be trusted with these higher things, if you will. And you understand that if you are a light worker, and especially if you've had any deliberate training within the spiritual realm, like in mystery schools, because they definitely go into teaching you things that you don't learn just through anyone, if you will. All right, so keeper of secrets, take time out from the world and be the observer. So it's like pull back and don't just listen to what's being told to you. Observe and watch what's going on around you. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. And we saw that High Priestess card, right? But the juggling energy, so maybe not feeling in connection within yourself to be able to know for sure what may be going on. Sometimes our intuition is all we have to go on, you know? You see through other secrets and keep them sacred, meaning you don't talk about them, but you know exactly what's going on. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So trust yourself. You're going to know exactly what direction you need to go. Like that Lynx energy, you know, that's a rare, you know, if you will, animal. And very revered, you know, lynx have always been, and they're so cute. I think I might actually like to have one, but I don't know if you can have them for real. All right, so dolphin and play. So this is a time for you to really be able to open up and enjoy yourself, you know, the way that you were. Oh yes, you're gonna discover something. Definitely owl energy coming out today. Oh, this touches my heart so much. So magic, you're opening up that magic, you know? Whatever you're learning about, you're learning how to tap into your own energy, I feel, and not be affected by others. In secret, you're learning how to work your magic, perhaps, and how to keep silent about, you know, what you know about what's going on around you. You ever, like, just like I'm doing now, you ever laugh a little bit because you're like, oh, okay, universe, I get it. All right, you guys think you're funny. You think you're really, you know, keeping something from me and whatnot. I got you. And then you just don't say anything, right? All right, so let's get into the tarot and see a little bit more about what's going on with this situation. Oh yeah, maybe you've been up at night a little bit too, checking out this situation, looking into things, right? It's like, I'm not so sure, perhaps this is the one that I'm meant to have this abundance with. Maybe they're just playing with me, if you will. Yeah, so maybe you've been hard at work, just trying to figure things out. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Or you could be, you know, with that energy, it looks like, you know, you're thinking. You're putting a lot of work in, trying to get to the bottom of things, perhaps. Yep. Looks like you're definitely holding back, watching your money at this time. You see her holding her pocketbook and that kind of thing. Perhaps even, you know, getting ready to take that journey out, to maybe keeping it a secret. And you've been doing a lot of healing in the past is what this looks like, perhaps in the midst of everything that you may have been dealing with, you know, working on your mental health, helping, you know, to get your energy back into a good place as well, mending your heart in the midst of whatever you've been dealing with. You've learned your lessons is what I see here. 1010 I just saw on the timer with this Nine of Wands in reverse energy. And you definitely are ready to see what the next plan is on the agenda. Hermit energy. I see you figuring it out too. As you take this time, you know, as you have those moments to spend alone, it is accumulatively adding up and helping you to grow even stronger in your intuition. You're starting to see exactly, you know, where you need to go, what you need to do, what is your true happiness. And you're holding back from anything that doesn't feel, and, you know, you're not going to put in the work basically to something that doesn't feel right to you, which is exactly what you've been doing, pulling back, looking at this situation and evaluating, you know, what exactly you want to do from this point, what's truly going to make you happy. You're absolutely awakening that wisdom within you by pulling back, by regaining your balance. You're figuring things out. Four of Swords. That would be sitting in the energy of the turmoil, you know, in the silence, and seeing everything that you've come through, right? Learning from what has happened, perhaps with a water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. King of Cups, though, in reverse, definitely. This is a heartbroken person, someone who's pulled back at this time, doing a lot in that healing aspect with that Four of Swords energy. Again, swords being the mind, but you see the heart there as well, has been healing and mending, and definitely that could indicate this too with that King of Cups energy in reverse. Someone who definitely could have mind manipulated you, mind fucked you, and I see you're done with this battle. That's why you've gone within here, and you've been doing this work perhaps to help heal your heart, or to heal from this energy. Also coming out, we have a Nine of Cups in reverse. You know that this isn't where you're going to have victory, basically. But I do feel like, once again, that you know that by healing your heart, you're learning the lessons that you've needed to from this situation, whatever those may be for you. Maybe you need to be careful what you wish for, kind of energy with that Nine of Cups in reverse coming out. Also have a King of Wands energy in reverse here. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. Could be somebody trying to come back at present after you've ended something with someone else. But you also see that, you know, things weren't growing with this situation either. 1313 coming out on the timer. Maybe a significance to someone out there. Yeah, you're definitely over being in these controlling relationships. People that, you know, make you feel less worthy than what you really are. You know, maybe they try to make you feel like you can't do it yourself, that you need a man, you know, that kind of thing. But you're done with all these controlling aspects, whether it be your heart or your mind. It only leaves you confused, you know, and stuck, knowing you need to go, but not feeling like you're strong enough perhaps to do so. But that's absolutely what needs to happen, because this person perhaps again is trying to control you with money, but you're putting up your boundaries, you're standing your ground is what I see with this, right? You're just holding back long enough to get in a place where you're healed. You could be a Queen of Cups energy, but definitely the intuition, the balance of both the mind and the heart is what needs to happen at this point. But this act of love, by pulling back and healing your heart, is going to help you to heal your mind as well, and put you in a good place so that you can see exactly where you need to go. You can end the confusion, all right, and really start and get yourself back on a good path. Let's see what's going on with the inner F and Peace cards. Definitely let me know how these messages are resonating with you down in the comment section below. Hit the like button if any part of it has resonated with you. And Let's get some more messages here. What is up? You are a child of the universe, and wear that badge with honor, very much so. This person understands who you are too, most likely, but they just don't hold you in the light that they should. All right, so this says no less than the fucking stars. Yes, and that's exactly what you can tell them as well. I know my value, I know my worth, and they're going to handle things. Cosmic justice is coming for you. Keep calm and fucking breathe. Raise the vibe one breath at a time. If you haven't really tried this, you're missing out. Breathe in to a count of 4, hold it briefly, and then blow out for a longer count of about 8. And then take a short pause again. You want to do that at both ends. This stimulates that the vagal and parasympathetic stimulation of the nervous system, which helps you to calm every aspect of your body down. Your nerves, your nervous system, your cardiovascular system, so your blood pressure will lower. I'm telling you guys, it's awesome. It also will bring your stimulation of your brain waves down so that you're in more of a calmer state where you can think as well. Anytime the system is agitated, whether that be mechanical, electrical, or otherwise, you know, physical, like our bodies, you know, it's going to suffer. It's going to malfunction or overload, if you will. Awaken to the tiny, beautiful things at every fucking corner. You need to get some crystals in your life for sure. Embrace your tiny inner Buddha. So find a crystal that's just right for you and start to work with that energy. Start to tap into you know, what it means to be calm, how that feels. Because when you really start to you know, tap in intuitively, that's a natural aspect of what happens as you start to think of, okay, well, what does that feel like, or what made that crystal feel like, you know, to have gone through the process that it did to become a crystal and things like that. And then you can start to relate that to what that feels like from a personal perspective of going through the challenges that you go through. You see how you start to have more of an appreciation for these beautiful little beings at every effing turn when you can understand that they've been through a process too, you know, like going through that cocoon, if you will. Like, what did we see? No, it was one of the energies I was just talking about as far as being in a cocoon state. But yeah, you know, it's like, you may feel like a little bit in that purgatory period, but really you do hold the power, is what Spirit is saying, because you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So it's just about honoring and knowing that, and knowing that you're going to be taken care of regardless of, you know, if you are doing what's right. You know, you're a child of the universe, you're working to be an ethical person and not hurt or harm people and that kind of thing, you're going to be protected. So playfulness, this person again could just be a player, like I said, with that dolphin energy and the magic and whatnot. So I feel like you may be figuring out some secrets around a player energy, if you will. But laughter is the best therapy here, or excuse me, have some fun together, and remember, laughter is the greatest medicine, greatest healer. So yeah, when you can, you know, be in a situation where you can truly be at peace and let things go, I think it really is going to help each one of you to be in a good place. Maybe not together, but you know, it's still important for you to be able to heal and feel good so that you can cross that rainbow bridge. All of your chakras can heal, and you can rise like that lotus out of all of the muddy water of the circumstances of your life, and let them nourish you to rise even higher and see the greater perspective. Freedom says there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Beautiful. All right, well, let's get our answer to our question, shall we? Well, you have got that burning question, and I have got the answer for you. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Here it is, guys. The answer to your question is yes, baby. Good job. All right, I hope that was the answer you wanted. Have an amazing Monday, or excuse me, a beautiful Tuesday, as beautiful as you are. And thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notifications. See you soon. Bye for now.